Hey, welcome back to Popcorn Anatomy. It's Ursula again, assuming you've already watched Batman vs. Superman, and telling you that if you haven't, you should leave immediately because there will be some serious spoilers. So, if you did watch it, you know that Superman is dead, but if you're like my friend who likes to criticize everything I come up with, you probably already know he's actually doing okay. So whether you're having doubts on whether or not he's still alive, or you just want to see if you really know everything about the film, here are the reasons Superman is doing fine. Perhaps most obvious, because even people who don't read the comics noticed it, is the dirt levitating from the coffin at the end of the movie, which means there's something alive radiating through the coffin, of course. Unless, like, the soil's magic. That should be proof enough, but if you want to be extra thorough, you can say that when Superman and Zod are testing their powers out in the first film, the same thing kinda happens. So would that mean a new set of powers? Or just that he's not dead? We'd have to wait to find out. Then how the hell is he alive if he got a sharp object shot through him by cause of a monster that's just as strong and even bigger than he? Well, Superman, much like many of our favorite superheroes, has the ability to heal his own wounds, but unlike these guys, he gets his powers from the sun. Think of it like your DSi. It works while being plugged into an outlet or after having been charged for a while, but never otherwise. A wound of his size would take especially long to heal though, especially since he's underground receiving very little sunlight. So let's tumble the fourth wall a little and talk about what's going on outside of the movie. The studio would never kill Superman off of the franchise. He's a character that's just been introduced, which we've all come to love, regardless of whether or not we like the guy who directed his movies. And besides, he's Superman, the world's most famous superhero and one of the most popular. It's not like killing Quicksilver off in the Avengers Age of Ultron movie. But the primary reason they can't and won't kill Supes off is because DC just released its calendar for the next 3 years to come. And guess what'll be released next year after Wonder Woman? Justice League Part 1. And guess what'll be released in 2019? That's right, Justice League Part 2. And who's the leader of the Justice League?
There's pretty much an argument between him and Batman as to who is the leader.
Batman may be the strategist, but Supes is the leader. So they won't be killing him off. He's got a far more important role to play than Quicksilver did. This also makes room for some interesting stories for DC to film, which brings me to my next point. Superman has died plenty of times in the comic books. Plenty of examples come to mind, but the most relevant that I can think of is Superman Volume 2, number 75, titled The Death of Superman, published in 1992. In this comic, our hero is beaten to death by Doomsday. Doesn't that sound familiar? This shocked readers everywhere until Supes returned a couple of months later with a cooler hairdo and even cooler superpowers. There are others, but too many to list here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Superman is not dead, despite the fact that they tried tricking you into thinking he is. If you like this video, please subscribe to Popcorn Anatomy. We post new videos about your favorite movies and shows every week. And don't forget to give this video a like and tell us what you'd like us to cover next. See ya!